Hello ladies and gentlemen, there's a brand new mode, 24/7 title mode, and we're going to see how it works. So let us see John Cena and tell us what we are doing. So welcome to the 24/7 championship game, or champion game mode. It emulates one of the craziest championships in WWE. It's the only WWE championship that forces you to always be prepared to defend your title because a challenge can come at any time. No, there we go, there is a bunch of cards that I am almost instantly going to feed to someone because I don't need any of these. The deck is significantly stronger, but there you go. For any new players, you'll be able to get yourself a decent little number of cards. To get started, you'll need to challenge the current 24/7 champion and take the title for yourself. So click to continue. Okay, let's look at our view deck. Okay, so the deck is automatically filled. Alright, well let's give it a try and see how it works. Okay, so it appears to be just like Wargame. Let's go for R-Truth. R-Truth, who of course is well known for the 24/7 championship. And next one is Power and Charisma. So let's use all stats and we'll go over here. Let's see if that is enough. Unfortunately it was not. Oh, there was. Okay. Raul Mendoza pulling out the win. And, oh, tag team. Well, these don't tie together, but we may still win. Do have the strong females. Okay, there we go. So congratulations on becoming the new 24/7 champion. Title is yours, but you'll need to defend it against challengers if you want to keep it. Feel free to leave and continue your business, but be ready, a challenger could appear anytime, anywhere. Once you receive a challenge, you'll have a limited amount of time to accept it. If you don't show up in that time, you'll automatically forfeit the title. Interesting. So, do I claim reward? So, I noticed up here, if we go into... No, sorry, it's not in there. It's... Can I exit this? It said I could go back. Should I claim reward? I've got the maximum number of draft picks, so presumably I can't. What are the rewards? Okay, so the reward for one is 5. Okay, and it increases each time. Oh, and at 10 plus, you get a special event card. That's kind of cool. So can I back out of this and I'm able to go back in? Okay, that's interesting. So if we go into here, we go into the trophies, then you can see in the badges at the bottom, you've got this one down here that says build your win streak in 24/7 champion, which you've got to get 10 in a row. So I'm guessing it's just a case of waiting for someone else to challenge me. I don't really want to claim reward, so let's just hang around and do something else. Money in the Bank that has new artwork, that's kind of cool. The rewards are still the same, aren't they? Yeah, the rewards are still the same. Does it let me know when there's a new challenger, or do I just have to keep going in here and checking? I'm not sure. We'll find out together. Let's go into draft board. Let's get some of these. Oh, this is no longer a question mark. This now has the WrestleMania 38 logo, so that's nice to see. Which I should be WrestleMania 38 when that new tier drops. Not getting particularly lucky here. There we are, drawing patterns while waiting for the game to give me something. So I'm just kind of wasting time to see if the 24/7 championship thing is going to... Oh my goodness, the very last card. And it wasn't even anything useful. So we're just kind of wasting some time here. There we go. So we're just going to dust all of that. Is anything coming through here yet? So if I claim this, does my win streak go away, or do I get all of the rewards? Okay, so you have to click claim your reward in order to get the waiting for your next challenger to show up. Okay, so it looks like you do have to claim it in order to get this to show up. So just waste some time. I guess we can get some more draft picks. Wonderful. Okay, dust that off. So, is this going to be a real world person that's going to challenge me? Or is it going to be the computer that comes up with another thing? Because whether it's a real person or whether it's against the computer, it's going to be two very, very different things. Oh, well, surely that sound is nothing. Okay, that's just a new sound effect that they've added. I just realised that's the sound of Happy Corbin's entrance theme, isn't it? I think it is. There was a free pack here that allowed you to get a Nightmare Bianca Belair and Nightmare Shawn Michaels to give you alternate artworks for your HBK and your Bianca Belair. I already did this before we started. It didn't get entered of any interest. There is this special offer, which is only $44.99 and gives you 15,000 credits, which is pretty good if you need credits, because to regularly buy credits, 15,000 is £88.99, and in addition you also get 20,000 super coins and you get 2 of these Road to WrestleMania equipments as well. So that's quite a cool thing. Currently I've got 15,000 credits, so I don't really need the credits, but I might consider buying it just because it's half price. Haven't decided yet. Currently I'm still in the middle of doing a fusion for the hot rods. I can show you that I have 7 so far, we have 8 days left. So I might try to get a F1 Bianca Belair or F1 Shawn Michaels. But at the moment, we have both, as you can see. So there is what the level 100 with level 105 and 100 Pro Shawn Michaels looks like. And there is 95 matches on our Bianca Belair. So both very, very strong cards. If we go to all cards, you can see this is currently my best female, just stronger than Carmella, who is stronger than our top 2000, Becky Lynch, and Shawn Michaels is second only to our double heroic Ricochet. I did not play the Clash of Champions because I just don't like Clash of Champions. I don't think it's a very good mode, I don't like it, and I won't play it if it's not for me. Man, I didn't realise how much higher up Stone Cold was than The Rock. That's crazy. And John Cena's higher than Stone Cold? I'm not sure that's correct. I'm not sure I agree with that. I think Stone Cold is a little bit better than John Cena. The reason these two are up here is because they've got the equipment on them, which is the reasoning for that. And Chad Gable is still our last best down arrow, so we still have to continue using him. Which, well, actually, we're still using this Kevin Owens from Valhalla, so yes, that's a bit strange. But yep, there we are, big Chad Gable. Thank you! Chad Gable's a guy that's really managed to turn his gimmick around, because he was doing nothing for such a long time, and now he's fantastic. I really hated that Shorty G gimmick. Oh, that was atrocious. Let us see. We still have no challengers. We're still waiting for next challengers. Can I edit this in any way? No, I'm stuck with this. Yeah, okay. You see, my supports are strange. Let me just show you my supports. So, obviously the rest of this makes sense. Universal Championship, which is plus toughness and speed, gives 936,000. The second one only gives 436, but then we've got a fortified 1 microphone, which is 856. But the reason that this is considered stronger, the second wind, is because it's 436 to all 4 things, whereas this is only 856 to 2 things, and that's why this is considered to be higher, even though this is only Valhalla, and this is a fortified 1 Royal Rumble. But generally in most decks, I tend to use the microphone and, of course, the Universal Championship. Also, I'm using the red Universal Championship rather than the blue one because it's different. Looks nicer. Looks snazzier. I think the artwork actually looks better than the blue one. Let me just show you. You see, the blue one looks kind of generic like that, but with the big old red one, you see there, it's got the nice big flash to it. You know, it's got a nice shine. It looks like it's a bigger card. And of course, for the second one, I'm using Undertaker. You've got a variety of different artworks that you can use for second wind. Also, this Drew McIntyre one here didn't used to be Drew McIntyre. It used to be Aleister Black, but when Aleister Black went to AEW, I almost said TNA, they changed it to Drew McIntyre for some reason. So that's an interesting little thing. This still hasn't shown up. And Team Road to Glory is still going on? My goodness. We managed to complete the Stunning Steve Austin before the actual reset happened. So this is tempting. Can't deny that. 32 days left? Yeah, the rewards for this is only 7 days. So I thought it was weird that I said 32 days. So we've been doing this for 14 minutes now. Haven't seen any defenses. Curious. I haven't actually started playing this season yet, so I suppose I could do that. Let's quickly edit it. Okay. Swap this one out again. It's waiting on network for some reason. I almost thought the waiting on network was going to maybe change this, but maybe not. Okay, let's do a PvP game. Let's see if this makes the 24/7 championship change. In case everyone's wondering the image that I'm using, it is a Season 1 legendary Shawn Michaels. Veer Mahan, who is finally coming to WWE. He's going to be coming to Raw. The Chosen One, Drew McIntyre. Ooh, what was it? Wow, R-Truth won. He's got 0 power, but he won. I do like this new thing that they're doing, you know, where it really points out the ones that are relevant. Oh, that was unfortunate. Let's use this one. Okay, Ricochet. Ricochet should win. Perfect. And the pool only has 1 card left. I think we're in pretty good standings. Let's put in the Beast Incarnate. Oh, I think we lose that game. Yep. Yeah, there we go, that should be fine. There we go. Nice and easy one. Part of me doesn't want to dust because I want to save the dust meter for when WrestleMania 38 drops. Here I've made a lovely anchor. But equally, I don't want to just hold on to these cards for no reason, so let's get rid of them. So we're kind of hoping not to pull the exclusive card here. We've got 8 to choose from. Let's go for the one in the top right. Oh, thank goodness. And we can dust Roman Reigns as well. Still no challengers? Okay, idea. Let's try clicking back out and going back in. Okay, we become 24/7 champions, kind of a health style mode, where you can queue up an opportunity to compete with 24/7 championship, earn rewards until someone takes it off your digital waste. Still no challengers. Do I have to do something? As champion, you can go about your normal business, playing other game modes, improving your cards, etc. But always be ready to defend your title because a challenger could appear at any time. When challenged for the title, you'll see the referee slide onto your screen to let you know. Once that happens, you'll have a few minutes to accept the challenge. If you don't show up to defend your title before time runs out, you'll lose automatically. If you win the match, you'll retain your title, increase your streak. Be aware that challengers can also appear while you're not actively playing Supercard, as long as you have push notifications turned on, a message will be sent to your device. There's still a time limit to get back in the ring, but you'll have a much longer grace period if the challenger happens while you're offline. If you lose a challenger, or you don't show up to defend your title, you'll lose it and your streak will reset back to 0. After losing 24/7 Championship, you'll have to wait a little while before you can challenge another issue. You'll earn rewards regardless of whether you win or lose. Okay. Well, let's see what the rewards are. So, you get 5 picks. 5 picks and 10 super coins. 5 picks, 10 super coins, and a card from Valhalla to WrestleMania 37. That looks to be the same again, but you get 20 super coins. And exactly the same. Okay, at this point it goes up to Royal Rumble, so it increases from Valhalla from 1 streak 5. 1 streak 6. 1 streak 6 is females, okay. That is different, it gives you 30 super coins. Then it gives you equipment. That's quite cool that you get equipment. You'll either get Maelstrom, Valhalla, or Royal Rumble equipment. Nope, let's get one there. So on 8, you've got the chance of getting a Road to WrestleMania card. And on 9, you have a chance, or bonus chance, of getting one of the event cards. You get 50 super coins, and you'll get one card between Valhalla and Road to WrestleMania. And on 1 streak 10, you'll get a Road to WrestleMania to Valhalla card, and a bonus chance to get one of these special event cards. You also get 40 super coins for each one, and again another 5 draft picks. So if I'm in the middle of playing something like Elimination Chamber and the little referee slides in, can I quit out of the Elimination Chamber and go in to play it? Let's take a look at the leaderboard actually. So, is everyone's best win streak 1? Those people up here with the best win streak of 20. So is there something you can do to get more challengers? Or has this just been around longer than I'm aware of? I'm guessing because it says 14 days and 21 hours, that it's maybe been up for just under 3 hours. So maybe I'm a bit late to the party here. I'm not sure. But if it's been up for just over 2 hours, or anywhere between 2 and 3 hours, then maybe 20 is the maximum you can get at this point. Let's take a look at my team. Okay, a couple of them have 3 win streaks. And Fallen Star has 6, wow. All we can do is sit around and wait. I wonder if there's a specific time, like if a set amount of time has to pass, or if it's just random. Can you imagine if you're in the middle of a game of Survivor and you get your 24/7 thing, and you'd have to either jump out of Survivor to go and play 24/7, or you'd have to continue playing Survivor? That would be quite a difficult decision to make. Well, while I'm wasting some more time, here is my card. I'll let you see what it is. Go into names, we go into Shawn Michaels. And this one at the bottom here is the image that I'm using for my HBK. And this is this HBK that I'm using the artwork for. But also I have this very special, very rare version as well, which this is a rare from Season 2. And in order to get this card, in Season 2, Season 1 were both played at the same time, and you could destroy one of your Season 1 cards to make a decent Season 2 card. So I've got a few cards like that. Not many, but in fact, actually, I think I can show you it through rarities. We go into Season 2 Ultra Rares. There is a Rare Batista from Season 1. And we've got one or two more. These are some of the rarest cards. There's a Pro Lita. At one time, this background used to be animated. The WWE logos would they would fall down the screen in a repeating pattern, but unfortunately a lot of these cards have lost their animations over time. This used to be animated as well. The lights in the background would go left and right. A couple of different Stardusts, which may very well be relevant very, very soon. There's Triple H. So this Triple H was my event card. He was the first event card that I won, I think. Which was certainly one of my favourites. I think he may have been Survivor. Just like you see some very, very old and very rare cards now. Maybe it was WrestleMania? Yeah, there it is. And this used to be animated as well. It used to have a fiery effect in the background. But my first event card was Sting, who isn't there. And it was the first Sting card, I believe. There we are. That was my first event card. There, Survivor Series Season 1. And also this is a very sought after event card as well, which is Seth Rollins with the WWE Championship as well. So I'm quite thankful that I got some of those, and this still hasn't shown up. Oh my goodness. I think I'll keep recording until I see the first challenge, and then from that point onwards I'm going to just do my own thing. I guess while we're here, let's look at some rare things. So I got all 110 common cards from Season 1. All fully pro'd as well, as you can see there. So a lot of wrestlers here that don't exist anymore. A lot of them that you know, they were relevant at the time, but not so much. I was only missing 3 pros here, which were probably the fusions. Yeah, this was Big E before he joined the New Day, and this was Big E when he had just first joined the New Day, from what I remember. And this is back when Edge was still a Legends card, before he'd returned to wrestling. Let's see here, rares. I'm just going to scroll through this a little bit slowly. Some of these had weird things, like this is, you know, like more of a sort of animated photo. Same with this one, rather than just a straight up photograph, because this is just a straight up photograph here. And Justin Gabriel had the same thing, so not exactly sure what was going on here. I think this was rare for some reason, but I can't remember the exact reason why. Someone in the comments can let me know what that was, if you watched this far. I always kind of like this version of Andre, because, you know, the other cards were much smaller by comparison, so it made Andre look giant. Also had a pro of him, which was very cool. Two very different styles of Goldust. But yeah, I'll just go through this slowly so that you can see some of the different images for yourself. Maybe take some, maybe pause it and look at ones that you want to specifically see. This is where we start getting into the ones where I was missing some. I think these were the Hall of Fame ones, which were ones that you could only get if you actually paid money for them. And when I was first playing the game, I did not want to spend any money on the game. So when the game first started, it started with Epic as being the highest tier that you could get. And the first event cards, I think, were Legend? This is quite a cool Sheamus as well, just the big United States Championship. I always like any cards that have title belts on them. I think are very, very cool. Yeah, there is the very first event, Brock Lesnar, which I missed out on. And I really, really wanted it, and I was really, really happy that they brought that image back. That's Brock Lesnar with the championship over his shoulder. So that's very, very cool to see. There's some here that you'll just never be able to get again, like AJ Lee, who of course hasn't been part of WWE for such a long time. The Bruno Sammartino is quite a cool card to have. This Dolph Ziggler has the Intercontinental title, which is another cool one to see. So there was quite a few like that. And there, of course, is the Shawn Michaels that I'm currently using, which is back when Shawn Michaels was in his aggressive era. Two different versions of Jericho. There was this point here, I think it was this one that was, yeah, this is when W2K15 came out, so you had the different versions of cards. I think you had the same for Triple H as well. So this is like Shield Dean Ambrose, and this is slightly more modern. That's what they're going for there. Let's see if we can find any others. Yeah, there we go. There's a Randy Orton, the younger and older version. These ones, of course, these were fusions, which is why it's very different to the regular version. It's a strange version of Sheamus. And, of course, Sting had multiple different versions that you can see. I think this version of Sting was another black and white Sting. This is the weird cartoon artwork of Stone Cold. And the last one there is Triple H, where you've got the Cerebral Assassin and the COO Triple H, the what's best for business. I'm still not seeing any defending 24/7 championships, so this was one of the first versions of Brock Lesnar where you could get the glimpse of the back tattoo, so I always remember that one being pretty cool. I used that image for quite a while. I always kind of liked that version of Edge, it seemed to really kind of stick out. And then there's this this huge Hulk Hogan fusion. At the time, this was one of the strongest cards in the game. This special version of Kane, it was one of the last event cards of Season 1, which the background had this kind of smouldering, kind of fiery, kind of coal look to it. This was an event card as well, like Roman Reigns. And so is Seth Rollins. Right, so the reason I didn't have the pro of this was because I was about, I think I was only 7 or 8 points away from getting the pro, and the reason I didn't get it was because my phone ran out of battery, and by the time that I plugged it in and charged it up, the event was just ending, and I didn't manage to finish it off in time, and I was so annoyed. But I did get the singular image for Seth Rollins, which I was pleased with. And that was my first event pro, that Triple H. That was the first one that I had. And this was another event card, this Undertaker here. There was also a Sami Zayn, yep, that was the same type. In the background of the Undertaker and Sami Zayn, these little dots in the background kind of moved sort of like the Matrix style, with the Matrix animated background. I also missed out on this Rusev and John Cena. Yep, there it is there. And there was John Cena with the United States Championship, which they re-released that image as well, which I was thankful for. And the reason that I missed that one was because I was in America at the time and did not have internet connection to complete that. And that was the very first Kevin Owens card, that one there. That was an event card as well. And then that is the start of Season 2, which I almost got all the pros of them. A lot of the pros that I was missing were the fusions. Wesley Blake? I don't even remember who Wesley Blake is. And we have been doing this for 35 minutes now, and there is still no challenger for this. Curious. Well, I think 35 minutes is just long enough. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see me go through more of the old cards that I own, more of these, then by all means let me know, and I'll be happy to scroll through them, pick out the ones that I like the look of, show you guys, you know, some of the rarer cards maybe. See if I can pick out something that's particularly impressive. I'm trying to think if I've got any particularly rare ones. There was a Daniel Bryan one, so let me just find that. So let me see here. It was this one. So the Shattered Daniel Bryan, this happened when the new tier just dropped and you had Gothic, Neon and Shattered all together, and you had the Road to Glory, and a lot of people, because it was a new season, like the deck was still SummerSlam 18, and basically I had to grind +2s to get this Daniel Bryan event card, and I might have got him in Heroic as well actually. I think I still own the card, but my deck wasn't strong enough for the ring domination to get the pro of him, so that was certainly a thing. Let's see, where was that? It was Shattered. No, okay, I didn't get the Heroic version of him, but I did just get the regular one. But I remember that one being particularly difficult to get. Yeah. And a few of these, you know, got the Heroics on most of them. I can also show you all these cards as well, and can show you, you know, what I've got all the double Heroics of. So I've got quite a few of them, as you can see. Scott Hall one's one of my favourites because it looks so much like his entrance pyro, and the way that his pose is and everything is absolutely perfect. A few of these with train that comes in. This is just the special artwork ones. Yep, a few of those. Ghost version for the Rey Mysterio. And more of the heroic versions. In fact, there's the heroic, there's the non-heroic. So you can see the difference in them. Very cool, very interesting 2K19 AJ Styles. I think I've got 2K18 cards as well. I think 2K18 was Seth Rollins, I want to say. Not sure. There was quite a few event cards that I had to get rid of at some point. In fact, yeah, there's the original WrestleMania Season 1 Pro Triple H that I mentioned earlier. Also, this one was quite difficult to get. I think that was PCC, which was the People's Champion's Choice, or the People's Champion Challenge. And there's my original Rare Season 2 Shawn Michaels. Okay, 40 minutes. I think that is long enough. We did not get another challenger, so that is going to be it for this video, folks. I really hope you all enjoyed. Bit of a longer video than what we normally do, but if that is what you enjoy, please let me know in the comments below. If you prefer shorter videos, also let me know that in the comments below as well. But that's it for this video, folks. I hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.